Okay. Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shanghai20 at youtube.com. Also, I simultaneously broadcast on Twitch because this is true. I love to do it and I love to entertain everybody. How's it going? Oh, God. We're getting back into some Minecraft Mondays. Welcome back, where the streams are always, I guess, low effort. Somebody told me that one time. I felt bad, but it's you know what, don't worry about it. It's another beautiful day in Minecraft world for us to build and explore and to do things. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just stupid. But how's everyone doing today? Thank you so much for coming. We're getting into some stuff today. I would actually like to do a little exploring and a little bit of going and fixing up some of our underwater stuff. I put a little poll out. I think only like one person said anything, so I will take that as a success. Annabelle, I'm not doing bad, not bad. Today has been a day. Am I early? Yeah, kinda. I just started the stream maybe like a couple of minutes ago. But we finished up the iron golem farm last Monday, and it looks pretty good. But the problem is we're not getting all the golems anymore. We got a steady stream of golems for a good amount of time, and now there's no golems. We're not getting the cash we need. Because, like, look at this. We set it up. Look at that. We had 264 stacks of iron already. Like, we could have been so set right now. We could have been so set. But they stopped coming. I don't know why. I mean, we're probably going to have to go up there and... I'm new, and you can call me Rose. Okay. I'm here. I'm the leader of the cult. Oh my God. You guys are popping up all over the place. We don't need more cults. Do you know how many cults we had to like knock down? This is my favorite game. No, I wouldn't say that. So as you can see, we have villagers over on this side, and then we have a zomboid right here. What up, zomboid? I named him Zombozo, and he's supposed to scare those villagers into summoning golems. That's basically what they're there for. And when these guys get scared and summon a golem, it's supposed to like summon them down there, and we're supposed to kill them. Well, they're supposed to fall in the fire, basically. And when they fall in the fire, then nature takes its course. You don't look about what? There's a cult trying to take over the internet. There's a cult trying to take over everything, okay? There's always freaking cults. Where our government's, well, the United States government's run by a fucking cult. I don't know what we did wrong. I think this thing looks so really good, but console. What about console? No, this is on PC. I'm a PC player, and honestly, the way freaking things are going on console, man, I don't know why anyone's still a console player. It's starting to get kind of wacky out there in console land, particularly what like PlayStation is doing. Ooh-wee. Those dudes, I mean, I don't know why anybody's supporting them at all. Like, I don't know who has a PlayStation. What don't you understand? I'm using words. What words do you not understand? And if you're a kid, you don't really need to be here, my dude. My show and my streams aren't for children. Hmm? Whatever. Like I said, my streams and my content aren't for children. So if you don't understand it, probably shouldn't be here. What gender am I? I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass man. Let's see, what do we need to do? Actually, that reminds me, did we freaking fix this? Somebody didn't fill up the auto farm, and that's pissing me off. So you ever seen somebody with a red hood anime character? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. Okay, it's starting to grow a little bit. All right, so there's a couple of things I'd like to do about do this stream. I want to basically give one more decent look at the freaking golem farm to see if there's anything we can do to fix it. Then we're gonna go take care of our I'm building an underwater base, right? And I've been spending a lot of time like trying to like basically like dig it out, because it's just a lot. Okay, so let's head over there. Actually, use my trusty mount, Jamothy. Jamothy's so cool because when you're riding on Jamothy, you can breathe underwater forever. You don't need like any kind of like helmet or anything. And I need to do something about this fox. You can't like keep foxes, right? That's not something. Oh, look at him. He's trying to oar away. All right. So, oh, Jimothy. Oh, there. Oh, there's mad zombies everywhere. So we're gonna head over there now and see what we can do. Bro, I don't even know what the hell you're talking about anymore, man. All right. There's like so many underwater caves and stuff over here. I never even realized it until I got a what's it called, so I can go under the water. But there's so much. Oh God. He's got a trident. Oh! He killed him! Oh, no. You don't get away with that. You can't get away with that. No, there's no running. That dude killed my best friend! You goddamn scumbags! Oh my God, they killed him. They killed him! Oh my God. Okay, what does that fucking mean to me? As I said three times before, if you're a child, you shouldn't be here in the first place. So, bye. Fuck. That sucked. Now I gotta bounce my stupid behind back and get a boat. I can't believe that. Like, you gotta find like pufferfish to like tame Nautilus. And I don't even know where to find pufferfish. I heard they're in like tropical biomes, but like I don't. Damn. See, that's garbage. All right. So, oh, okay. Well, there's Casper. We could probably use him to start looking for a tropical biodome, so I could get me another Nautilus. But there's only one. There's only one Jimothy. There will only always be one. That sucks. Oh God. What a way to start a stream. What a freaking way. Hold on. You know what? Let's just get a rest from that. Where's my dog? Okay. Damn, bro. That was rough. All right. So you know what? We're gonna throw these in here. I don't know why I have zombie meat anywhere. I have a craving, and the only thing that's gonna save me is zombie meat. Oh, okay. We have. This is where our mending and our silk touch books are. Okay. So, silk touch, efficiency 2, unbreakable 2, mending. Yep. So that's our. This is our workhorse pickaxe here. I wanted to make a I did make a crossbow. I don't know. Is there enchantments you could put on crossbows, right? Like, I don't know which ones per se, but we'll put these away for right now because we don't need them. But let's see. Power, sweeping edge, sharpness, piercing. I'm pretty sure piercing you could probably do, right? With arrows. Riptide, sharpness, lure, smite, knockback. Maybe that knockback will work too. Impaling. Ooh, I mean, I'd like to see if that works. That would be kind of badass. We're just gonna get a couple of books and then see which one actually sticks. Fortune, fire protection, efficiency, punch, smite, riptide, protection, power. I don't know. I don't think power is gonna work, but we'll try it. Sharpness, efficiency, sharpness. All right, let's go to the anvil and the anvils. See what we got going on, or what we can get going on. But I hope everyone had a really great day today. I had a pretty decent day. It was kind of long though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually kind of tired. Like I had like a bunch of stuff going on that I had to kind of like deal with today. Can we get knockback? No. Can we get power? No. Really? Can we get none of this? Piercing? We could do piercing 1. Hooray, piercing 1. I mean, I remember Cube giving me a really dope ass crossbow, but oh well to that. There's some poison arrows, but that's crap. Got some sticks. Do we got feathers? I remember. Wait, it's feathers and something else that makes crossbow bolts, right? Feathers and string. Wait, let's see. And flint. We got a bunch of flint somewhere. Make some arrows. Because I think what we're gonna do after we do a little digging, a little more excavating on our underwater. Oh, feathers. There we go. Nice. Actually, let's put these books away and then we'll go. But yeah, yo, actually, I was doing a little more deep diving into that whole stuff with Sony right now, and I don't know, man. I'll put it this way, and I really feel this: if people still choose to support Nintendo, Sega, after everything they just put out, after everything they just said about like you not owning games, you're renting them, and like just be happy. Basically, they said just be happy that we're letting you fucking even hold on to the games. Like they really like sunned their entire fan base. Just like, all right, son, hold on to my pocket, and we go to the store, and you can't ask for anything. If you ask for anything, we're going home. That's what it felt like it, and I'm like, holy shit. But back to what I was saying, I feel like if people still like swallow what they're spitting out, I think that they kind of deserve it. I think that the gaming industry as a whole deserves it, but also I think Nintendo I keep saying Nintendo, but Nintendo always feels like that. But I feel that like PlayStation fans pretty much deserve it, honestly. They deserve what they get, because they're the people that will buy this shit when they say, you know, it comes with a little fecal matter like right on the rim. So if you want it, you're gonna have to like hold a little bit of shit. Like that's what it feels like, they always say. And it's like, bro, like y'all gotta demand more from your same people who buy like Madden and shit. Y'all people who buy Madden, you guys will fucking just eat anything, man. They'll shit down your throat, they'll shit in your box of cereal, and then they'll call it raisins, and you'll defend them calling it raisins. Like, it's ridiculous. Like certain fan bases, I feel, do not demand anything of their of the people who run their franchises. Same thing with Call of Duty people, I feel. Same thing is honestly, for a lesser extent, I think so does Nintendo, because I don't think Nintendo actually values their customers like that. I think they value them as sources for money. That's about it. And I mean, I don't know. I think we need to demand more loyalty, and like, so let's talk about it for a minute. They're going to go through with this and get rid of physical disc on PlayStation. What's the response to be? Like, honestly, if they're not going to oh god damn it, if they're not going to revert, what's the demands? Like immediate, like refunds when a game that you have gets taken away? Like, they do that, but that would be the only thing that it would be like the right thing to do. If you had a game and you bought it, right, and then they were like, yeah, well, we're taking it off the store, you can't use it anymore. Oh god damn it. The next step is to be, so we're compensating you by giving you back a money, a voucher to buy another game or something like that. Doing nothing and just going, yeah, you just don't have that property anymore, is like the craziest shit I've ever heard. And again, like, there has to be some kind of blowback for that. What's going on, Dim? Like, but it has to come from the PlayStation fanboys. It has to go through them, because you guys saw what they said, right? They're like, oh, we don't anticipate anything happening. We're gonna make more money than we ever have, hand over fist. They're gonna just talk, and then they're gonna still buy the games. And that's ultimately what's going, like, the thing is, if you guys see Nintendo doing PlayStation doing all this shit, saying all this stuff about they don't care, we're still gonna take away physical discs, they're all gonna learn to live with it or whatever, and you guys buy it, not only I think is that like the beginning of the end for like consumerism in PlayStation, but almost the beginning and like console gaming, in my opinion. There's so much shit they're trying to get away with in the video game industry. Do you guys know literally the video game industry is like $1 billion business? They make billions of dollars, bros. Billions with a B in games right now. And they're still saying, oh well, you know, you don't own games and all this shit. Like, they're basically trying to see how hard they can fuck you guys over without crossing the line where no one buys stuff. And I would argue that, I mean, I wouldn't buy another single thing from Nintendo. I mean, well, I keep saying Nintendo, I'm sorry. I wouldn't buy another thing from PlayStation. That's just me. I don't know who owns a PlayStation in chat. I'd like to know who owns a thing in a saddle. Who owns a PlayStation, and what do you guys think about what's happening? Are you still just gonna buy a PlayStation? You're gonna buy a PlayStation 6, which they said could be like $1,200, bro. If everyone complained like, oh, I can't buy a PC because it's too much money and this and that, you can't say nothing anymore. Just say you just don't want to, because there'd be no excuse. Look at that sunset. Hold on. That's such a cool look right there. Wish I would have had my my Nautilus. We gotta go find the Nautilus. But like, I mean, I don't know. What kind of consoles are you guys playing out there? I'm curious now, because like how everything's going on, like how does everyone feel about it? Like I'm just so, I mean, I moved away from console gaming a while ago. I play strictly on PC. So like it's whatever for me. But like I'm truly interested to see how people that have a stake in the game, how they're reacting to this. Because it's, I don't know. It's unprecedented in fucking gaming for them to be like this, in my opinion. All right, so we nearly cleared out this section, which is what I've been trying to do. Oh shit. All right, this whole section is still, I still don't get this. Like when I dig into the wall, they don't, like, the wall doesn't fill in with the water, but it's still making everything faster, so I'm kind of okay with it. But like I generally want to like talk to console players and see how they feel about all this, because it just feels like so freaking wild. And as somebody who kind of saw the writing on the walls, I kind of saw the writing on the walls, and I was like, I'm not getting involved. I'm not gonna support this shit. I saw it a while back, and I was like, I don't want to do consoles anymore. And I mean, I started playing games on, well, I'm old school dude, so I was playing consoles when they, like, you know, kind of the first generations and stuff like that, where you could buy like a bunch of consoles, and there's like, yeah, you know, I got a Sega and a Super Nintendo, I got, you know, I got a PlayStation and an Xbox. Like, that was fine. But now it's like, there's no way you can have both. There's no way you can have both anymore. The way things are going, like, again, like, when is the backlash gonna happen? This is the number one question I have to say. Like, when is the backlash for basically turning their backs on gamers, basically? Like, PlayStation did, I feel it. Oh, Mook, what's up? To me, it feels like PlayStation turned their back on gamers and then went, what are you gonna do about it? Like they're an abusive boyfriend. They're like, what are you gonna do? You gonna leave? You ain't gonna leave. You're not gonna leave me. You're gonna sit here and you're gonna buy our $80 games, our $100 games, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna say, please give us more. Like that's what it feels like. I just finished a 5-hour mission in Warframe. I'm in awe at how... Which one was it? Was it the war thing? The new war? Yeah. The new war thing. Again, okay, so you played it. What is the new war about? I've had this discussion with and Tina and a couple of others about this. I mean, I got almost nothing really out of it. I mean, and I could say, oh, you know, that's because I'm stupid or whatever, but everything in Warframe just feels a little disjointed to me. Like it always works for me personally. It always feels like they work on the preference of you knowing shit already. Like, oh, you don't know this? You don't know all the factions and all the people in every faction and what they, you know, what their stance is, and like I don't know. You're like the crazy like grunt dude and you're fighting, then you're like a espionage dude and no one can remember your name, then you're like okay. Then I mean, hey, I'm not gonna try to say you're wrong or right. So again, this is the site of the first underwater dome we're creating. I need to open up this pathway a little bit more, like over here, around the corner, make it a little bit bigger, and then we're gonna build all the way down to like here. I think this is gonna be the bottom level for the first dome, and then we're gonna dig into the rock and then make another dome. I want to make 3 domes at least, 3 dome cities. So like we're just I mean this, I spent a lot. Oh wow, if there's even a deeper part. But it seems like you aren't sure between what is and what's supposed to be known. I mean, that's the thing that gets me a lot of times. It's like a lot of times they go, oh, we're flashbacking, or you're doing something before something else happens, and then like you're dealing with the aftermath of that, and then it's like, okay, cool, but like what, like the significance of that, I don't know. Oh my god, I can't read all that. I did say there'd be no reading in Shanghai's chat. No one said that. Wait, what? Also depends on what part of the war you're talking about. Oh, okay.
Also depends on what part of the war you're talking about. Because there's the multiversal thing of there being 2 of you. Then the big overarching story of Barros and Lotus. Then there's other stuff like playing the other factions that show you how the other people of the system are handling it.
Yeah, exactly. There's like a lot of things happening in terms of like different factions and how you're supposed to even like keep track of them, because it's not like they play, I wouldn't say that they don't play a big part, but it's not like they're in front center of space like all the time. They're not. Like, I mean, you fight them, sure, but it's not like, okay, well, we see these dudes all the time, or we see these dudes all the time, and we're doing this all the time. Like, particularly at the new war, before the new war, I guess that blue asshole, they do the thing where, like, even that, like, oh, the guy is poisoned in bed and he's like toying him and his son. It's like, but who is this guy and what is it? Why is it relevant now? Like, why do I care? Like there's a lot of times where I'm like, all right, that's cool, I'm understanding the premise. I'm understanding what you're trying to set up, but like, what is this to me? Like, why? Like, what? Again, you're like, oh no, that's, oh God. Will you go away? You're not supposed to be anywhere near this. Oh, it does kind of work. Oh. Looks like he's giving up. Looks like he kind of wanted to die. We got a lot of debris at the surface. Let's clean up a little bit. What's that noise? That should sound like a whale or some shit. They're also who you are killing most of the time. Yeah, but even that, I kind of didn't get any of that stuff with him being the big bad. I mean, I understand he was doing a thing, and you were the ninja guy, and he was spouting exposition, but I guess I just wasn't picking up on it. And I mean, even the concept of what like warframes were and stuff, it took me a long time to even kind of understand that, because I still 100% don't understand how their suits, but so their personalities, not necessarily them, are still in the suits, kind of, not really, but kind of. Yeah, I get the super soldier things, but then again, it's like they're like, when the suits like just stand still, they're doing mad different random shit and showing actual life. So like, it's and it's like, oh yeah, they were turned into fucking suits, and it's like, okay, they got turned into suits and then they died, but then their personality is still in the suits. So are they really dead? Yes, they're dead, but they're not dead because some of their personality leaks through. And are you in the suit? No, not really. Your consciousness goes into these things, and like you're piloting a flesh suit basically. And even that, it doesn't tell you that stuff until almost around the new war stuff. And also to say that the gameplay and everything is super fun. I really enjoy Warframe. I enjoy the combat of Warframe and stuff like that. And I've talked about this on multiple occasions. I play certain games for certain reasons. I don't know if I necessarily play Warframe for the story, because it's still there's this thing about games for me when they start making up their own, their deep lore, and you have to kind of like grapple with like even the language of this lore that these people have come up with. Like my biggest example of that is like, what the fuck was that? My biggest example is like the Final Fantasy, I can't remember which one it is, with lightning and snow and all those dudes. Like, they came up with such fucking like backstory and language for their backstory that it just started sounding like gibberish to me, and I completely just clocked the fuck out. And we're like, oh, the Pulse-Lassie and the Lassie, and then it almost exactly like how Witchclaw is too, like Kingdom Hearts. It's like, bro, I'm done. That's Rox's Heartless, and the Heartless are this, and then the other part is that, like, I will see you tomorrow when you finish fucking explain shit that I generally blacked out over. Ooh, what's going on? I will say the storytelling definitely gets better with each mission. The early game Warframe definitely wasn't designed for it. Again, if you like it, I can only talk about my experience and how I feel about it. I'm never gonna tell anybody else how to feel about games they enjoy. But I don't like, the story isn't what I'm in Warframe for. I play Warframe because I like the powers, I like the movement system, I like the Warframes themselves. Some of them look really interesting, and like finding like different build orders and stuff like that is kind of crazy. With zero sleep, really? Welcome to the club, my dude. I am Mr. No Sleep. What was that? What was the Mr.? There was this literally a movie called Mr. Sleep. I'm the opposite of Mr. Sleep, or maybe I should be called Mr. Sleep and just be ironically called Mr. Oh, it was Dr. Sleep. That movie is fucked up. Stephen King's a weird fuck. But back to what I was saying before about also, are you almost done having to do anything? What do you mean? Oh, it's right. If you wanna hop in Discord, we could talk about the Pathfinder stuff.
Big evil blue guy caused basically every issue in the system. Tenno are superpowered children that are basically mech piloting traumatized war veterans infected with a virus to be super soldiers. And you have a mom.
Yeah, but then who is the fucking people in the first part of the game where you never, like, that cutscene where there's like literally 3 of them doing all kinds of crazy fighting and then they'll kneel down in a cave, and then the game moves forward some indeterminate amount of time, and now they're like covered in fucking moss and shit. You can do map compilations and you can do most missions to farm things you want. Oh, you're talking about him. I mean, for me, I just like to get stronger gear to, I guess, maximize the frames I'm using. So like Folly, I want to actually go back and like work with Urelli because I think she's super fun. Those are the original Warframes that went. Okay. I mean, what you call it? Hit everyone on the moon. What's her face? God, I can't remember her name. Robot lady. Yeah, Lotus. There it is. Oh no, I know who you were talking about. It's just I couldn't remember the name, her actual name. Only problem with this is like it takes a long time to dig out the parts underwater. But with this mending pickaxe and everything, it does such a good job. It's kind of insane. Yeah. Because honestly, that's why I usually don't do this on stream, because I don't know if anybody really cares or like wants to see me just dig out walls. That's why I kind of think this is more like just a chill talk session than anything, because if I'm doing this, it's just gonna be me breaking up walls until I make the right dynamics. And it's like my cousin is an architect, like an honest to God architect, and I've been picking his brain and everything, trying to figure out like dimensions and stuff to build these domes, because like when we were playing this on Xbox, we did like a lot of like crazy builds. I actually did a bunch of domes in Xbox, but in there it was a cool thing you could do. You can build on sand and then like build the dome on top of the sand, right? And then you break the sand and then the dome just falls into the water in the place. So it made it easier, but I don't think you can do that now. Get what? Shadow, what's going on? What is that crunching noise? That crunching noise is like, I'm not gonna lie, it's like unnerving. Untino, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Not bad, man. Good to hear from you. How's everything going? Oh my god. Okay. So, just for you guys who are, you can informed after we start talking that you don't know exactly what we're talking about. We're coming up with, I guess, well, I can't say for sure because he wanted to pick my brain about some stuff about a possible new campaign we're having in Pathfinder after the one we're doing right now that should be coming to close soon. I have no idea. It's been really fun. It's my first experience playing it, but we're planning on doing another one. So I mean, we're brainstorming stuff. So what's your thoughts, my good man?
Just at the very basic. You have the overarching goal of the talking to people and whatnot. Do you have thoughts on how you got the bar? And things like who you know and stuff like that. You don't need to be super specific. But like in my mind, I don't want to say you are low in the bar, like the tiers.
Yeah.
But like I'm not sure exactly how far things would go. Like I could see you being like aware of the coins. Like you know of, let's say like 3 or 4 people that have their own sort of things going on. Probably are pretty friendly with 1 or 2 of them. I don't think any of them would hate you. I don't think you've done anything like that or cry people that manage you that much.
No. Because I imagine my character is, again, almost like a facilitator, so trying to get into good graces and getting people you know, favors and stuff like that is kind of what, like, I feel like the character would be about for the most part. In terms of how I got the bar, I want to say that, like, literally, like, because Vixen as a character was a character that kind of grew up on the streets and had to kind of like pick up a lot of shit. So I want to say that it either came through like somebody owed me something, and like as I went through shit, like I kind of gathered it, or like, and I kind of pieced together my own crew from like my adventuring kind of roguish kind of shit, you know what I mean? Or it was something like that somebody might have, like, I did something and that was my payment, or like and even in a darker turn, maybe even like, you know, I killed somebody and took it and I just renamed it into mine, but not killed somebody like, oh yeah, like they deserve it or whatever, but you know, somebody double crossed me or something. Almost like, have you ever seen Game of Thrones? No? Okay, well, basically there's a house that like basically is like one of the richest in the kingdom, but like they basically got like this like really expensive keep and stuff because like one of their ancestors basically like tricked somebody out of like this crazy expensive mansion, and it's like the most like profitable like place. So I was thinking more along the line of that, and also, or even like a more mundane answer would be like, bars are a great way to be able to broker and move things. So my character would go like, oh yeah, like what's a great cover to be able to maybe get stolen goods, maybe transport, you know what I mean, stuff, you know what I mean. People are always coming in and out of bars. You're not questioning why somebody's going into a tavern, you know, and also like that was the whole thing about like my character and working on being underestimated, or that's like one of the it didn't work out in this campaign because we really didn't really do things like that, but like core tenet of my character is to be like, all right, my character is super hot and you wouldn't suspect her to either like trick you or to, you know, listen in on conversations, or to, you know what I mean, to use what the leverage she has to maybe go against you, or, you know, whatever. That was kind of like the core tenet of my character, but like again, we never really socialized like that. We tend to always just fuck people over then leave, which I thought was hilarious. I don't like that. What do you mean? You don't like what? You can use doors to regenerate. Oh, I don't need to breathe. I don't need to breathe underwater. I got that conduit right there. I'm good. But like, I don't know. Like, I'm still not 100% sure which one I would prefer more. But that's kind of like my thoughts were with like the bar. Like, I mean, because like scraping up money, and because the city we were talking about is pretty like super high richity riches that kind of do whatever the fuck they want. So like,
huge. There's all brackets. So there's like the docks is normal working people. Coins is what I think most people picture for fantasy. There's like brigands that are like pickpocketing, and there's rich nobles that are rich and are like rich enough to ruin people's lives. Sort of wealth nobles there, and there's some police that are corrupt and whatnot. And then the east side is like suburbs, where it is nicer businesses mostly, where the coins has a mix of like kind of crappy places and rich places. The east is pretty much upper middle class with fairly good businesses. There's a nice church over there. They have a well-kept garden. They have an HOA.
Everyone's lawn is nicely cut.
Yes.
Mew mew to you too.
Like they have creatures that go around and take care of the lawns. Like, you know how Oatmeal had a mushroom creature?
Yeah.
There's ones of that are grass and shrubberies and stuff like that are taking care of the area over there.
Oh wow.
And stuff like that. Like that's what I mean. It is like high upper class. They aren't nobles, but they all are rich enough that they can afford a magic item and stuff like that, which is pretty good. And then there's the floodlands or something like that, where the people that live there are stuck there. Like they literally are scraping for garbage that washes ashore to sell to get food.
Wow. Is that a fucking creeper in the ocean? What the fuck? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just saw a creeper like pirouette from the fucking depths. Did they come from the depths, chat? Fuck this guy. But yeah, no, I'm sorry, keep going. So like it's basically a very diverse like kind of landscape.
Yes.
In general. Okay. So yeah, I mean, then I kind of like the idea. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I do want to say, so like the coins is where you are. So that's great. You got your differences there. There is also the 0.1%. They are somewhere else in the city. They have their own guard. They have walled off things.
That's what Ibeji was from.
Yes.
Well, he worked for them.
Guard. Yeah. Their servants are rich enough to be nobles. Like there's a separate district with mansions which is where the people who work for them live.
Mm-mm-mm.
And like some of the best, like butlers and whatnot, are at the point where they are nobles. And
They're-
if you brought them out of the city, they are richer than most people you will ever meet.
Because they work for the nobles.
Yeah, and then
Ryder,
it's
what's
not
going
just,
on?
Like, and I mean like the 0.1%, 0.01%. These are the people that bid hundreds of thousands of dollars for the yearly elixir of immortality that comes out of Africa.
God damn. Is that a thing?
Yes. It's
See-
like every year, every 10 years, there's enough dew collected that they can make an elixir that brings you back to being like 22 years old.
How many people can
Cure
get that?
any weakness.
How many? One person can, only one person gets it.
One person per year, I think, gets one, which is why it sells for so much. And those are the people that can afford to do that thing. Like the Queen of Cheliax, which is a whole other nation. It's one of the richer nations. Can afford to buy it, stuff like that. So like that is what's happening over there.
Yeah, okay, I like that. That's cool.
Those people. But that's what I mean. Like that's up there. That's like the highest echelon of wealth.
Yeah, and see, and that's again like I think my character like interacts with those circles, but hates those people, and that's kind of like where that all comes from with my character.
And then that's what I was talking about.
Hmm.
Is I don't think you would interact with those people. I think you would interact with the people that work for those people.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you mean. Whoa, I mean, I would say that I wouldn't want to work for those people, but like I know those are the movers and shakers.
Yeah. And that's part of the thing. Is like they technically are, but a lot of them aren't that directly influencing things that are happening in, I'm gonna say, the day-to-day.
Sure. Because why would they give a
A lot
fuck?
of that is the coins. Like that's where there's a lot of the political stuff happening, and there's going to be assassinations, and people are influencing laws to get ahead in life and all that stuff.
Oh my god, why doesn't he die? Did they take less damage underwater? What the fuck was that? But yeah, all right, I get that. And then yeah, I don't think I would be working for like the well, because those people seem like they have middlemen on top of middlemen on top of middlemen, and that's kind of why, like, honestly, that's kind of what I was thinking for my character. It's like, yeah, like I know a lot of people because I've had to go through a bunch of middlemen, and people would hire me to get something, and like, oh, you gotta go through here, and like, all right, well, meet at the I want to say I was going to call it the Ebony Maiden, but I was trying to think of something with singing too, but I was like, Ebony Maiden sounds good for right now, but like you'd have to go there, and like it's like you know, a meeting place you can like actually conduct businesses. I would say like it had like, you know, secret back rooms and, you know, different things that would actually like facilitate that kind of shit. Oh god. Oh god, put this away. Put this away. Oh, Rash, what's going on? Or Rash, or RHEEL. Wait, Rashiel setup? I'm sorry, bro. I can't read for shit. But yeah, like, I mean, I think that would be cool. So like you said, I thought I heard you say before you don't necessarily want me to play my character, or it's like you wanted me to play somebody else.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh no, not this time. I just meant I thought we had you said something like that before, but I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying is you can have that concept be separated from a class. If you want to actually be a caster or something instead of being the rogue. Other different things.
Oh, I feel what you mean. I mean, honestly, it is tempting too, because I do like the rogue stuff, but I am interested in making like a spellcaster class at some point too, because I just watching your character fucking go buck wild nasty style on motherfuckers is kind of weird, kind of wild. And most of the time I always pick a magic character. That's why, like, when we actually did this, I chose the Unchained Rogue, because I was like, all right, it's something different. But again, like, I think we've talked about it before, I don't think I've even utilized the class that well. So I have to think about it, because I do like it. And like, I gotta use more like the vicious tongue lashing I'm supposed to give people to get advantage on shit and everything now, because apparently like you said, I had that forever. I just didn't fucking use it like an idiot. But yeah. And I mean, and yeah, I think I would be working with like middlemen and, like, you know, like maybe like maybe the nobles, like, you know, go between. Because again, I kind of detest those fucking people, but I also know how the city is run. I know how my bread is gonna be buttered, so it's like a begrudging thing. But if I could, maybe somebody goes missing, you know what I mean, sometime. But like, yeah, the coins definitely sounds probably like the right angle. Plus, like you said before, like, I bet you would have seen stuff because it's between the two, you know, he's between the two, and like those people are like semi-nobles and are like go between the different districts. I think that would be really interesting. Oh my god. But I don't know. Again, I'm completely open to stuff, because I would just like to be part of a cool narrative and a cool story. Again, like, I'm having a good time with this. But actually, let me ask you, did you feel like this last session was kind of like all over the place? Like, it kind of felt like that way to me. I mean, I liked it, but it was still like I don't know. Like, let me put it this way. Did you get what was going on?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what am I fucking saying? Of course you do. You're
Yes.
fucking
That's
genius.
the thing, is like, yes, but I don't think Aurene would, and that's actually a lot of where my problems are.
What do you mean?
Oh, they're not metagaming. But trying to figure out how to get Aurene to where I am is a thing.
Oh, okay.
I think she would actually react to certain things.
Yeah, well, I mean, and honestly, that's like the kind of evolution of how my character is now is kind of the same way. Because again, everyone just kind of like, shut up. You ask too many questions and you're too suspicious of everything. And it's like, I'm trying to play my character like how she would actually metagame. I mean, she'll work with mages, she'll work with alchemists, she'll work with people that knows more stuff about the things she doesn't know, but she doesn't know magic. And you know, the people that she's dealt with that knows magic, you're like, yeah, this has potential to be good, or people are scumbags in general. So it's like, magic is like a dangerous option, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I mean, it's fun, and I'm anxious to see how we move forward. Like, I mean, we're probably gonna have to call the dragon dude if we're just like stuck in like infinite pocket dimensions, which it kind of seems like we are. But I'm enjoying myself, but like, again, it for me a little bit, it felt like we're just like kind of running around in circles. But then again,
running towards something. Running towards something.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I like this whole thing with the hunt master shit again. Like, this is all super weird, and those things were real, right? Like, We're gonna end up fighting those things, like the werewolves and shit. Because like everything else was frozen except for them.
Everything was like holograms.
Yeah, except for these dudes when we walked in the door. It's like, oh shit, okay. This is new. Hey, what's going on? What's it called? Scarrington? Scarrington. That's a fucking name. Oh, wait, is there a door here? Oh yeah, somebody was doing ridiculous shit. But yeah, was that just kind of what you wanted to know? Like, kind of like.
Yeah, that was that. And then if you had any like specific contacts that you wanted to be like an NPC that exists, like I am a huge fan. I have like a doctor and a cleaner and stuff like that.
Oh, you know, absolutely, for fucking sure. Like, I think that's the thing I always like thought if we ever went to where like my stuff was, that would be like the really fun part. Because I would have like a fixer and like somebody I call to get rid of bodies, or somebody I call to smuggle stuff, or like all that stuff. So I mean, to not make it all like, you know, just everybody, I would say at least somebody like a close confidant that I probably like grew up with, somebody that was from the streets with me, that kind of, you know, kind of knows me but also knows, you know, their way around, like, you know, maybe high society. They might be something in the middle, maybe like one of those people you're talking about, or no, because those people they're not born low and then go high.
They are not. They have been rich for a lot of the times hundreds of years.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe just somebody else who's been like kind of a wheeler and dealer in the go-between space. Because I imagine, again, with so high upper class people dealing with a city that has so many like in between and low class people, that there's always go-betweens and people who have to do stuff on behalf of other people. So maybe like a go-between of a noble, so they have a little bit of a more understanding of what's going on. Like me, I detest my character, so I detest that kind of people. So I'm not a go-between anyone in particular. I'm a open, equal opportunity person. This person maybe was somebody who was like, I know where the money is, so I chose to kind of be like, you know, this maybe particular house's, you know, go-between. Like they're like, I'm a trusted go-between. They're a trusted go-between between like you know, upper nobleman and then like their go-between. It's multiplayer mode. I want to join. Yeah, there is multiplayer in Minecraft, but no, you can't join. You have to actually sub to the channel and be part of the community for a little bit before you can like play anything. And then honestly, like maybe like a brothel, like a brothel madam is like my best friend or some shit. I would kind of like that, because then I can do stupid jokes like that I've been putting in this whole time with sex dungeons and stupid shit. And then also that's another avenue to get information. That's probably where I kind of like maybe make it like an older person that kind of like, you know, learn the my trade, singing and like tricking people and stuff, from this older kind of matriarchal person in my life. That's, you know, she's older, but she's also, you know, she's also no dummy. Wait, what? Yeah, again, I really need to put that in the description of my videos. Like, that's the second question I always get is like, oh, can I join? I'm like, bro, if you just showed up, you cannot. You cannot. I'm sorry, you can't. My streams are about, like, the people who support me, they get first bids at playing games, but randos, no, you don't get to play. But again, like, okay, so I get it. The super soldier things, those are the kids. Those were the kids that they were in the ship. They were studying to be super soldiers, I guess. Then the whole thing happened, I guess, with the devil man or the man behind the wall or whatever the fuck. That's not an everybody thing. That's just a me thing, right? Like, everyone on that ship didn't get to deal with the devil. It was just me.
It's hard to be certain how anyone else got powers.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck?
We don't know what they're doing. They aren't us.
Yeah, but like, you think that would be something that we'd find out? Because everyone has powers. How did they have, like, oh, I mean, does everyone have a baby form and a human form?
Probably not.
No, there's no need to apologize. There's no need to apologize at all, Twixel. It's just literally, all you gotta do is really sub to the channel and be part of streams and talk and input stuff. Once you do that, after a little bit, you're definitely welcome to play games and stuff like that. But I don't, random people to show up. Like, do you know how, like, you have to actually trust somebody in Minecraft to let them in your fucking world? Because you could just come in the next day and your whole world is full of TNT and everything's blown up and everyone stole all your shit. Like, this is a place that everyone that is invited is trusted enough to be in here. If you're in my server, if you're in my Discord server, if you're in my Minecraft server, if you're in games with me, I can trust you enough not to fuck with me or my stuff or the people that are basically in my care. I consider everyone who's in my Discord server, everyone is in there. You guys are under basically my protection once you're in my space. And I'm not trying to have anybody else fuck with you in my space. That's why I said before, you know, people control me all they want on here, but you can't talk about people in my server or in my community. It's off limits. Oh my god. We did do a decent amount. We did a decent chunk. But, like, again, like, I would just like at this point to try to get better gear to make my, like, because seeing you and everyone running around and just like obliterating people by running past them and shit is definitely it's definitely something I'd like to do. Oh my god, that's a lot of work, and we have to make like glass for almost all of it. Oh, also, have you played the new character in Street Fighter?
No.
I mean, I'm hearing so many different things now online. People are like either like saying she's bad or saying like she's okay but she's underpowered. I mean, I don't know. From what I've seen, I've seen a lot of online matches against her. Everyone seems to like beat her ass. Alex looks pretty good. I mean, he looks a bit more complicated than he was in like Third Strike and stuff like that, which again, I'm kind of disappointed that they keep making characters mechanics just seem difficult, but again, I haven't played him, so to know. Yeah, and it seemed like he has like a multiple different things to do with inside the stance. But that's kind of what stands are all about, so I get it. Oh my god, my bow sucks ass. And honestly, I've been watching a lot of Elena fights. I kind of want to learn how to play with Elena.
Yeah, she's kind of fun. She is, I would say, more difficult than Alex.
Oh no, absolutely.
Just she's more spacing and whatchamacallits. Confirms.
Yeah, I actually like that's my biggest problem with this game, doing the confirms, because again, as like playing Manon, a lot of times if you don't confirm it, you're just missing. So it's like you have to like react so quickly. James, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming. Like, you know what I mean? If I go in, I do the dash. If I don't do that, if I do that punch, I have to be ready to go into the like the little 3-piece combo to get into the slam. Like, if you're not ready for it and you do the punch, then you just miss your opportunity, which doesn't feel fantastic. But it's made me want to go back in because of kind of like the little things they made it a little bit easier for her to pull off. And I kind of want to see how. And again, I mean, I would love to play Sea Viper, but I don't think that's a possibility.
She's a bit easier.
Probably easier than what she used to be, but she still feels pretty hard. I only got to play her like I only played her a few times, and when I did, it just felt like I couldn't do anything.
Since she came out in Street Fighter 6, her execution has been made easier twice.
For a Sea Viper?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. Because again, like I've always liked her character. I played her a little bit in her debut, and when she came out, I think it was like, I don't want to say it was 5. I can't remember when she came out. Yeah, it was 4. Wait, which one was 4? Oh, yeah. Yeah. With Seth as the main bad guy. Yeah, okay. That was one of the shittiest boss battles ever. I hated fucking Seth. He was corny as shit. But yeah, chat, like I asked this question a little bit earlier. Who plays with PlayStation games? Who's like a PlayStation owner? And what do you guys think of all the stuff that's going on with PlayStation right now? Are you still gonna buy PlayStation stuff? Are you gonna let them kind of get away with all this crazy shit? Are you gonna like what's the plan? Because I don't like the way PlayStation is talking. They think you're not gonna do anything. They literally said in their investors meeting, like, oh yeah, no, they're gonna, we don't anticipate any loss of sales. Everything's gonna be fine. You know, it's just so crazy to me. And I don't know, Tina, did you see the email they put out to like all the PlayStation like users? It's like going all over the internet now. No? It basically, they basically sent the email to all PlayStation owners and said, you don't own games. You're buying to rent or a license to the game, and we could take it back whenever we want. And I forgot, it said something else, and I was like, holy shit. Listening to you made me break my sobriety. Yay! Fuck you, drink, you piece of shit. Look at that. You went, how long was your sobriety? I ruined it. You suck. I would say more like there's a guy using a VTuber model. But sure, call me whatever the fuck you want. Doesn't really mean anything to me. But yeah, again, I guess no one owns a PlayStation. That's cool. I don't think anybody should buy PlayStation shit ever again, to tell you the quiet honest truth. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, and Tina, were you ever a console gamer, or were you always just like on like PC?
Just for World. I mean, I play Nintendo stuff.
World?
Yep, that's for World. I played on PlayStation.
Oh, you got it on. So, do you own a PlayStation now?
I have a PlayStation 4.
Hmm.
The only game I played on was Monster Hunter World.
New World. Huh.
Monster
no.
Hunter World.
Okay, I apologize. Like, so would you consider going back to console gaming?
Quite literally, probably not. No, I have had the consoles. The only games I've played is Smash Brothers and Monster Hunter on consoles.
I feel you. I mean, I grew up with a lot of consoles. I was never a PlayStation console person, but like I was a big Sega person, so I had Dreamcast and Xbox 360 and stuff like that. But like, even that, like I was seeing the writing on the walls for a lot of that stuff. And again, putting people in a closed ecosystem so you don't have any choices in the terms of like what games you're going to be able to get, and you know, all that stuff, that I saw that coming for a while, and I was like, I don't really want to be a part of that. It's kind of the same reason why I don't have like an iPhone, because like you can only get music from on iTunes, you can only do it with Apple this or that. It's like, nah. I mean, I grew up like pirating shit. Like I pirated so much shit like growing up. Like, no, I'm not like conforming to your, I'm not part of your system. PayPal, first off, PayPal, fuck off, because they would not let me fucking have a PayPal account. I don't know why. They keep refusing me. Fuck them. And if you named yourself after them, I tangentially I'm saying fuck you too. Tangentially, I don't. Oh God! What was that? Are these guys just spawning out of the wall? Get out of here! Get out of here! You know what? It's time to go back anyway. Let's go back to the town for a minute. But like, cause there's like, I'll put it this way, Xbox is doing this thing where if you have Xbox games like from, you know, 360 and lower, they're making it like backwards compatible. Like you can like download the game. From what I was seeing, they're saying that you could put like a disc in your Xbox or whatever Xbox comes out. It'll copy that and then put that in your library forever, like in perpetuity, which I mean, I think is a decent step in the right direction. Because like like hear me out, Antina. If they reserve the right to take away your games whenever they want to, or whatever, you're renting it, what would you think would be like a solution to that? Because if they're gonna do what they're gonna do that. I would think a fair compensation would be, if they did that, they'd have to give you money or like the same value for like another game of the same price or something like that. And, you know, because I don't think a greedy corporation is going to give you a full refund, because just the amount of people who buy a game would just fuck them over, and they're already greedy as shit. But what do you think would be like a decent compensation for doing that? Because like I've been trying to mull it over in my head all day and like think about it in terms of that way. Like what should be the answer then? Because it's not, the answer isn't just, yeah, we reserve the right tonight you to take your shit, you don't own nothing, that's it. Like I don't think that's a good ending to this, you know, ending to everything. Because I think it's just gonna mean that people aren't gonna want to support your fucking company. I definitely don't want it anymore. But like
I think that's what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you get nothing, and that's
yeah. And see, and this is the thing with like particularly like Japanese companies. Japanese companies in general are still in like the 80s when it comes to everything, when it comes to their media. That's why PlayStation, that's why Nintendo tried to sue Power World. It's like they don't seem to understand that having, you know, an open market or showing your project, because they used to take down people's streams all the time that like played Nintendo games. Like you could not stream Nintendo games on any platform. They would literally just take it down. And because they don't understand that when people get to watch your game, they actually would want to play it. They think the opposite. They're like, if people see the game, they're not going to want to buy it because they've seen it already. And it's like, that's not how it works. But they're almost all backwards like that. That's why I always like, I don't know. I feel bad because I do, for a long time, I wanted to go to Japan, but it's like the more and more I see it, it's more like just backwards and just kind of fucked up on a level where it's just like, no, that's just how it happens because this is what we do. Like in America, I think that we just like, we challenge so much shit on a daily basis, and when shit doesn't seem right, even like, you know, people fight back. They try to talk about it, but when you're in a society where no one, you know what I mean, they almost encourage you to not fight back, to conform, then nothing changes. And when nothing changes, nothing changes. And then when somebody asks, why isn't it changing? They go, well, because you're not supposed to change it. And it's like, but you have to change it for things to get better, but nothing changes. That's the important thing. We have to make sure nothing changes. And it's like, but then it's always going to be shit. Like, I mean, I fully support like LGBT rights and everything else like that. But like the kind of things I'm just hearing they're fucking making like trans people do over there, they force sterilize them and shit. It's like fucking crazy shit. And it's like what? Like what? And it's just like, yeah, no, that's just what we do. And it's like, oh boy, I don't know. In England, there's gunshots at night. I mean, I'm sorry, do you know who you're talking to? I live in the US, my dude. Yeah, first off, I don't know what that means. And second of all, gunshots? My dude? Go to Louisiana, man. Them dudes is bucking people every day. Based. No, this isn't my base. This is the golem farm that we can't get to work anymore. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Like, it worked for like literally an hour.
That's not what that means. That's okay.
What?
Based.
Oh yeah. Oh. Well, there's a million different ways to say fucking different fucking shit. But I'm lucky. Well, you're right. I am lucky. I live in New York with some of the strictest gun laws in the country. Like and apparently everyone wishes they had the mayor we have. I mean, he's not even my mayor because I live in Long Island. Long Island is part of New York, but it's not part of New York City. Zoran Mondani is the mayor of the city, not everywhere in New York. So I mean, but I keep hearing that too. Like everyone's like, oh, I wish I had Zoran Mondani as the mayor. I'm like, there's candidates that do that shit, but you don't vote them in, so don't say you want that when no one does. But yeah, no, like the more and more I see it, I'm just like, oh bro, I can't, like, and that's how it feels bad. I want to go to different places, I want to go traveling, but there's nowhere that you can go that's like just completely 100% cool. Like, it's varying degrees of shittiness. At ease, boys. Take it easy. How you doing? You good? Yeah, he's good. He's fine. shit, I wanted to go to, honestly, I wanted to go to Europe for like maybe like 20 seconds, and then I was like, no. And then I wanted to go to Brazil, and I was like, no. My brother's Australian, and he saying to go there. Should I go? Your brother's in Australia and telling you to go there. I'm sorry, are we having like two different conversations? If he's your brother and you want to visit your brother, maybe you should go do that shit. I don't fucking know. I've never been to Australia. Australia is pretty fucked up too. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with you, man. You need to either kind of get your shit together or start asking me coherent questions. But yeah, no, this I don't know. If you could chat, if you could travel somewhere, where would you travel? Like, where would you go? So many people after a while like, oh, go to America, go to New York, go to California. Like, when you hear you have the opportunity anyway, but like, I don't know where I'd want to go outside the country anymore. Like, again, now they blame all that stuff going on with racism and what's called in Japan, but now they don't want foreigners. Now they say the foreigners are ruining everything, so they're getting to the point like everywhere else. Blame the foreigners. I was here in Barcelona, they were like shooting people with water guns and like what's called outside hotels, like tourists go home. And then I looked it up, like in a lot of European countries, their number one way of getting money from certain these places is the tourist industry. And it's like, wow, that's there. So everyone's stupid? Is the world just stupid?
Seems to be right now, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the world is just full of idiots that would rather just like destroy themselves rather than like live.
And live with people, yeah.
It's like such a weird fucking time to live in. We live in one of the highest technology points in the world, like in the history of the world. There's never been access to information like it is right now. Like, you can get stuff that, like, again, I was talking to somebody about it. What if Einstein was born right now? That motherfucker has, like, what could somebody with that intelligence, with this technology do? Because Elon Musk, everyone thinks Elon Musk is... No, well, you know what? I don't...
He existed beforehand to help advance science the way it is nowadays. Because I believe a big thing that he did was he worked in like a library and read a bunch of books.
Yeah, you got a point.
Maybe a bunch of different random
Yeah.
For the internet.
Yeah, it's...
They want to.
Yeah, people, AI uses sources that AI created. Like, that's a new thing that's happening right now. Like, AI is making articles and then sourcing to other articles that were also made by AI. I think I'm gonna have arachnophobia if I go, but I'm a man, I should go. Well, if you don't want to deal with spiders, I completely understand. I don't know how I'd handle a spider the size of my hand. I think I'd fucking shit myself. I think I'd shit right there. Because that shouldn't be. Why should that be a thing?
It's weird to see short, I think. I guess.
With the spider or me shitting myself?
No, the spider.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, I think tarantulas are awesome.
Ugh.
And they're fun as pets, and I have pet them, and things like that. And
Have
they
you-
mostly chill?
You've petted a tarantula before?
Yeah.
Oh, my whole body just shook. Oh, let's see.
And
The thing
they're
is,
chill.
and then pretty chill.
Yeah. Like, actually, they're supposed to be, you know, they're ambush predators.
Yeah.
So, usually if you find them in the wild, they're just in their house. They shouldn't mess with you. But then also, I haven't seen one in the wild. In the desert, so... That's just a thing.
Spiders shouldn't be pets. I'm sorry. I don't think certain animals should be pets. But see, then again, I don't think that birds should be pets. And I know a lot of people who love
nice pets, yeah.
Well, I don't think they should be pets because they're the epitome of freedom. Like, why do I want to like lock something in a cage that like would be flying and shit? Like, I feel like I'm a scumbag. Like, I took one of the most epitome of freedom and went, no, you get to stay in a cage. You stay here with me. I'm not gonna let you outside so you can fly around like your whole species does to enjoy its life forever. It's like, no. And I'm gonna clip your wings now, so now you can never fly. It just feels bad. And I know.
I don't think it's that much different than a lot of other animals.
Well, we fucked over it, dogs.
Like parrots and stuff. Last I checked, they come back to the same tree. Just chilling in the places, depending on food.
Yeah. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that.
Stuff like that.
I don't disagree with you on that. But yeah, certain birds, and I mean even certain birds are more do like companionship and stuff like that. So I don't disagree with you on that level. You sub to me. Well, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I agree with you on a certain level, but there's a lot of like other birds that are just like captured and wrung and taken. And even when I was bringing up the stuff with the spiders, I am afraid of spiders, but I understand the importance of spiders. I understand that my fear is irrational. I completely understand that. I don't like spiders though, because they're creepy. They're super fucking creepy to me, and I'd rather not be around them, though I acknowledge their right to exist and should exist, because they're important to our ecosystem and everything. We need spiders, but they fucking freak me out. Oh my god, it's a zombie with gold armor. Well, you don't come off that shit. Oh my god, is that a chicken jockey? No, I was about to say. Oh my god. He's doing the moonwalk. But all right, you said they're mostly in the desert. Well, that's where I know I don't need to be, because I don't need to see.
Mexico and Southwest.
The only thing I saw that was worse than that is that crazy ass like scorpion thing. Not a scorpion, because scorpions look cool. There's some kind of like bigger scorpion that looks horrifying that's somewhere around there too, and I want nothing to do with those things. Like, I don't know how my brain.
Most of them are fine, last I checked. The big scorpions are good. Like, yeah, they're scary, but they hurt. Like a bee sting or whatever. More so than killing you.
Yeah, you're right. It's almost the small ones are what you gotta worry about, right?
Yeah, usually. And then on that topic, horrible things. So you know how the funnel spider in Australia is.
That's what I was fucking talking about. The funnel spider. Jesus Christ.
So those things are pretty small. Like the size of a quarter or so. And they were the deadliest spider that we were aware of. And you know, that's that. However, a couple of years ago, we discovered that they have a larger, like, cousin that's about the size of a tarantula and just as venomous.
No.
So they will still kill you almost immediately. So we have a new record for the largest venomous spider. And it's like twice as big as the previous contender.
When did they find this? In my dreams and my nightmares?
When Alexia went on vacation to Australia.
Oh, she went on vacation to Australia.
She was in New Zealand. and
Oh.
spent like a day or two in Australia.
Oh, that sounds cool. I mean,
For a honeymoon, actually.
that sounds like a horrible place to go for a honeymoon because I'd like
New
be
Zealand's
checking.
beautiful.
Oh no, I'm sure it is. But to
And they have no rats.
yeah, because they've been eaten by the spiders. They're,
No, because they are very adamant on like leaving traps, and there's like cameras and stuff now. Rats got in at some point, and they have been like quarantining the island as they've got rid of them.
well,
and
yeah.
making sure that they are gone. Because they eat
Rats
birds and
use
stuff.
rats usually come from like ships and imports and stuff. They usually stow away on like grain and shit like that. So I get that shit. I mean,
I just think it is neat that they did a full effort and quarantined and all of that stuff. Certain parts of the island until they got rid of them.
Wait, so you're saying there's no more?
Yeah.
That is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look at that. It's a cave chicken. Where you going, cave chicken? Anyway. That is rather impressive. I mean, I don't think we can even do that. Like,
I'd be ridiculous here.
Like, I don't even know how we do it. We'd have to do like the shit from that movie with Will Smith. We'd have to like fuck with their DNA, and then there'll be like rat people walking around. We like poison their DNA or some shit. A gene bomb.
Killed rabbits.
What? Really?
Australia genetically made a modified disease to kill rabbits.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how fucking I Am Legend. That's how we get I Am Legend, man.
Because of the fact that they're an invasive species in Australia.
Rabbits?
They were told not to do that. They did anyways.
Yeah.
And didn't know because that it could be carried by humans.
Yep. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. That's that I Am Legend shit, man. Soon we're gonna have like vampires. Like, no. No. Did they find it? You think so? That makes me very I'm very happy about that. Oh god. Holy shit, did the game just crash? Oh shit. What the hell just happened? Oh my god, there's so many zomboids. Actually, you know what? Speaking of zomboids, I gotta go back to the thing and see why it's not working. We should have a ton of gold. They said that the iron golem farm that I made should produce 300 and something iron ingots an hour, which is huge because like one of the projects we're trying to do is make a well, no, we're trying to make a basically like a train system, and like a train system is basically almost always consisted mostly of iron. Like to make a train track is like 5 or 6 iron bars. So like we need like a quicker way to like accumulate that much iron. What's this? How do you not know what this is? I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Minecraft looks like. And if you don't, I'm thinking you might be a bot. Are you a bot, sir? I forgot the questions you're supposed to ask bots. And it completely makes them go insane. You know what? You lucked out. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. Hello, Razvin. How's it going? Because actually, that was pretty crazy too. They were talking about they were testing the limits of AI in, well, again, these are algorithms, not AIs, but like they're testing the limits of it, and they were doing stuff like they had them do a job, and like they found out through internal emails that they were gonna the boss of this job was going to shut off or eliminate the AI, and then they got emails kind of indicating that the boss of the company was having an affair. So like the two things, like they're like, what noise is that? That's not a zombie noise. The fuck was that? What is that noise? That's crazy. But so basically, like, the AI found out that the boss was having an affair, and it was either not do anything or blackmail the boss to fucking to not turn off the AI. And they said like out of 80%, the AI will always turn to blackmail. I think that's just like fucking hilarious. What? This is Minecraft. It's a pixel game and a square game and a survival game. Yeah, it's a little bit of all of that stuff. Do I have your permission to speak German? No. I don't speak German. You start speaking German in my chat, no one's gonna understand you, and then my chat's gonna be full of stuff I don't understand. Probably a different type of zombie. How many types of zombies are there? And again, what do I do here? It's not, this shit worked for like literally 20 minutes and now it doesn't work anymore. I'm so freaking upset. This was going so well. We're gonna go, you know what? I think we have to go in there maybe. Because they, big shout out to Mook. He made it so they can't go to sleep. Which sounds pretty wild. Again.
The good old sandpaper treadmill trick?
Yes. Wait, why can't I get in here?
Oh, it's Tim.
Oh, God. Okay. He made it. They made this shit mad. There's no reason why they're not producing golems. The fucking zombie is like right outside their vision. There's a water type, baby type, and a desert type. A baby type and a desert type. A desert type zombie? What? I don't believe that. Is that true? That sounds crazy. Like, again, this whole thing worked. Like the zombie scares the three dudes. What? Where's that? What? Okay, the zombie scares the three dudes. Then a golem gets spawned like right underneath here. It gets pulled down the water and it dies in here. And then we collect them. They can break down doors. Jesus Christ. Oh God, there's a freaking creeper right there. Snow type zombie? No, see, now you're just making shit up. Hey Google, how many types of zombie are there in Minecraft? And what the fuck did I do wrong? It took me half a stream to make this thing. It looks really nice though, doesn't it? It looks really nice, but it's not doing its purpose. Oh, okay. Yeah, hold on. Results. Let me see if you was telling lies. So, regular zombies, they're standard green skin mobs. Zombie villagers, a zombified version of a villager that can be cured. Husks. A desert variant immune to sunlight that inflicts the hunger. Wait, inflicts the hunger effect? What? Drowner, an underwater variant armed with tridents or fishing rods. Zombified piglin. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think there's a snow version, which would be fucking insane. What would a snow one look like? Like fucking like a petrified dude? I don't know. But yeah, no. That whole spider conversation, I'm trying to avoid even thinking about that. That's all kinds of fucked up. That's all kinds of wrong. Finding new, well, and that's the cool thing about nature. You always find like new and interesting things, but I would love not to deal with any fucking eight-legged anythings. Eight-legged anythings aren't enjoyable, or like millipedes and centipedes, all that shit. No thank you. Those shits are fucking freaky. Got that mixed up. Oh, there is a skeleton snow type. Really? All right, well, what we're going to do, because I feel like I've touched my limit, we're gonna, what the fuck? Oh, these fucking guys. Good thing they're not in real life. If you stay up for 4 days, a giant flying asshole will fly up from the sky and try to kill you. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I would imagine, and I would hate it. But what I think we'll do for a little bit before we call it a stream is to go look. Let's see, because I have maps that aren't good. And I would like to go exploring a little bit to find if I can find where an axolotl is. That's also another pet, like any kind of like small little newt thing. I don't think make good pets either. Because it's like you can't really interact with those things.
No,
you just,
I mean, yeah, they're a thing that looks golden. Half of it glass.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, I consider pets to be like companions, not just things you like look at through glass. Like, I don't think fish are pets necessarily. I mean, you can enjoy looking at fish, for sure, but you're not. If you befriend a fish, I think there's something up. There's something up with you. Like, fish aren't pets. They're animals that you can look at. Why are you not replay Minecraft? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What is that? What are you talking about? Oh shit. Yeah, I know they're deep in the ground, but like you have to like you can see them from the surface, like the area, because it's like a thing, right? It's like there's indicators at the surface to see where they are below. It's like you see like the glowberries or some kind of like weird like plants around it. We're gonna go, because I had a map, because I literally went, what I'm gonna do for a full stream, I went from one side of the map to the other, and I didn't realize that even past the map is more of a map. Like, I didn't realize that. Do you like anime? Oh boy. Yeah, I do. I do like anime. I would say that yeah, I'm a fan of anime. I like you know, all right, I like you know, Overlord's probably my favorite anime right now. Overlord, and like I said, I wanted to start watching Delicious Dungeon or Dungeon. I forgot. Oh God. If I looked at the Enderman and I'm flying in the sky, could he fucking catch me up here? I mean, they can teleport. They can't fucking fly. They never get me. I don't know why, but the big dog over there is mad annoying. I'm sorry. You were like 100% lost me. What are you talking about? Oh, look, it's a fox. Oh, it's cool. It's cool kind of flying around. This freaking dome is... I do know Death Note. I don't like Death Note. That's it, isn't it? Those pink flower things? Isn't that an indicator? No. I think they're different. Oh, the Toby Fox dog? That's like all the way over there. Yeah, sure. I mean, I didn't make that. Somebody made that. But, I missed a reference. Look, there's a bee. But yeah, Delicious in Dungeon, I like the premise. And again, I said it another time before. There's mad bees everywhere. It's very cool. Look at that. Mad bees. My favorite, Lord Beesbury. But yeah, Delicious Dungeon. Oh god, there is those guys. They're all over there. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to steer clear of that so I don't fucking get... Oh wow, there's like a boat over here. Oh, sorry. You don't like bees? Bees are good. Bees are absolute good. We need bees. I mean, if you get an EpiPen, then you're straight. But if there's a world with no bees, then you're fucked. There's certain things that we need, and bees is one of them. I don't need... What does that even mean? Would you be stupid or be Albert Einstein? If what? What's the premise of any of that? That's just... Are you just saying words? Oh, we found a town. I wonder if there's villagers in here. Oh. I almost freaking jumped off. Damn, look at this little village. They even got another portal. What the fuck is that? Wow, look at it. It's pretty good. I could have swore Cube actually kidnapped all the villagers to make his like village of... Oh yeah, look, there's people. Cool. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Oh, look, there's a cat. I don't even like cats. Climb, climb, climb. Yeah, no, I don't think I can do that. You're gonna have to deal with that your fucking self. What is that? Oh, it's a wild horse. Damn, son. Got wild horses over here. That's very cool. I don't know. Coming into someone's stream and saying that, super freaking weird. See, for me personally, you can't really knock me off my shit, but most people will probably just ban you. Wow, look at this. This is cool. Wow. I don't know. What are we looking for axolotls? It's like a certain type of like trees at the surface, like glowberries or something, right? Where are we? Let's look at the map. Why am I flying? What do you mean? I want a happy guest. We named him Casper. Is Casper the happy guest? We just chilling. And we're on a mission to look for maybe an axolotl. Or I forgot what they're called, the Hidden Grove. Like I forgot what the name of that biodome is. Hey Google, what's the name of the biodome that you can find axolotls in Minecraft? This is just like a huge freaking forest. No. Why would I do that? I'd be stranded. I don't even know where I am compared to where we need to go back. If I couldn't fly there, we're fucked. Honestly, we still could be fucked because like coming back, all this is gonna be, this untamed wilderness is gonna be full of freaking everything. And they were absolutely gonna attack us if we like land too like close. We gotta be careful. Look at this llamas. Yo, it's one of those trader dudes. Fuck that guy. I hate those guys. Yeah, but there's indications on the surface. It's not just like dig down. There is indications of where that dome is. Oh. I hate those trader guys. I don't know, stupid llamas. Stupid llamas. Spitting on everybody. Plus, I kind of wanted to just explore the map a little bit. I think we're close to where I thought I saw one. Like, I try to make like little houses and stuff along the route. There's trees and a lush trees that tell you where it is. Yeah, no, you're right. It is called the Lush or something. Wow, look at that mountain. Look at that mountain range. So cool. Yeah, let's fly around like this. Wow. Look at that view. That's a huge mountain. I'm literally, look how high up I'm from the ground and look how tall that is above me. Do you like art? The fuck does that mean? Do I like art? Yes. I don't know if you talk to somebody and go, no, art is stupid. Fuck art. Like, I don't know. I would be worried for that person. I don't think I'd want to be around that person. Art's important. But, can I tell you a joke? Oh boy. Only if you promise it's funny. Me ouch? Meow? Look at my little look. Can you see the shadow of my ghost? Of my ghost? Damn, look at this. We like bumped into like a old birchwood forest. That shit looks crazy, right? Look how much birchwood is everywhere. Like, where are we? It's only opening up little sections. This kind of sucks. I wonder why it's doing that. Like, why is it only doing like little sections and not like whole, like, you know, like a line? Creepy? Why did you think it's creepy? It looks cool. It's like going, like flying over a forest and seeing this like nothing but trees everywhere. I think that would be cool. I mean, the flying part maybe not, because I don't like flying. But like, this is just cool. Like, look how much birchwood this is. Look at that. It's crazy amount. I was hoping I could find like a jungle biodome. We found like mushrooms. And it looks like more birchwood over there. You can't sleep. Welcome to the club. I can't sleep most of the time either. I am legitimately an insomniac. I try to do my best to get some rest, but it doesn't happen for me. But that's why you guys get all the cool streams I do that no one really cares about. Where are we? I don't really think that's the burn you think it is. I mean, I'm not gay, but it's 2026, my dumb friend. That's not, I don't think that's a flex. I don't think that's the flex you think it is. But thanks for coming by and saying dumb shit. That's always something. I don't know. Again, you guys gotta come up with better shit. Calling someone gay in 2026 isn't a burn that I think you guys think it is. Well, some of you think it is. Again, not gay. I'm a fucking grown-ass man, and as a grown-ass man, can do anything the fuck I want. I have no I wouldn't say I have no shame, but I have no, like, you're not gonna shame me into thinking something about myself that I know who the fuck I am. I literally know who the fuck I am. I can literally do this. I can VTube as a fucking anime girl with huge titties and be completely fine. Probably got more pussy than you ever did. So like, I don't care what people think about me. I only care about what I think of myself. No, I'm not gay. But again, there's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being straight. It's just who the fuck you are. As long as you're comfortable being yourself, that's all that matters. Damn. Yo, we literally been traveling this long and it's all birchwood forest. It's all fucking birchwood over here. Birchwood and giant mountains. This is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what kind of trees those are. I was also looking for like the fires that I put out, because I mean I put fires around so I can know where like I traveled to, and I don't see a single one. Like not a single torch anywhere. This is like unexplored territory in my server. It'd be kind of cool to make like a tree city, right? Like a tree fort city out of all these like huge trees everywhere. You could probably do it, right? Like just build like all tree houses and stuff above the ground. Well, that does look like a torch over there. That looks like a fucking lava pit. Those look like torches, right? This whole place is fucking giving me the creeps. Yeah, that is like a forest fire waiting to happen. Yeah, look, those are torches. Those are absolutely torches. Where are we on the map? Do we follow the torches? Yeah, I have a map. You think I wasn't gonna come here without a map? That'd be crazy. I'm trying to see if I can find like a jungle biodome, or at least like a tree indicating the lush. Because coming here, walking here, which is what I did the first time, probably would have took me an hour to get like over here. Look where I am on the server. Look at that. We started up there in the corner. That's where my base is. That's where all of our stuff is, in the top corner. And we made it all the way over here. Which, I mean, honestly, I love these happy gas. It's such a cool experience to fly around like this without having like to cheat or mod anything. But yeah, I guess we didn't find any. We're gonna have to like travel on foot. Maybe next Minecraft Monday, me and anybody who's in the server at the time will go on an expedition. What's my actual name? Shanghai. Like, what the fuck? Why would you think I would tell you my actual name? Like, what, like, what? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's like super fucking weird. Like, I don't know. Are you guys probing me to see what you can actually keep saying? So I'm pretty sure most streamers probably would have booted you for that shit too. But see, again, I'm a chill ass fucking guy. I don't really give a fuck. But that's just a fucking mid-ass question to ask. Yo, this place, damn, look at that mountain. Bro, at some point, making like a hollowed out mountain lair, like that would be sick. Wow, look at that. See, like the overhang into the over everything. That's so cool. Yeah, there's like nothing but trees. Oh yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that there's no such thing as a fucking death note. Actually, that's what I was talking about. You know what? I'm glad you brought a death note. Death note is kind of stupid. I mean, if somebody actually had that ability, there's no way you would be able to fucking find out who he was. Like what? Like what? How? Yeah, unless he's really stupid. Like, even the premise itself, like, how would you even know to make it anything? Like, oh, there's like 25 prisoners all had a heart attack. There must be a secret killer somewhere in the world that's doing it. It's like, well, first off, why does anybody care? No one cares about prisoners that much. Second of all, no, the first conclusion wouldn't be, oh, there's a secret hidden killer. I would imagine it would probably be either poor conditions in the prison, or somebody killed,
suicide.
Yeah, or suicide, or people killed you in jail, killed 25 people in jail by like grinding up like shit and put it in their food, which happens all the time. So it's like, it just like, it was so dumb on its face. And then you get, oh, well, like L, like Light and L, they're like dueling each other. It's like, what? I mean, you like, it's preposterous on his face that anybody would even take serious anything that's happening. To go, oh, well, it's obvious that this Light's the killer because he's a guy who's really smart. Like, what? Like, they would look into the prisons, the money. Well, let me put it this way. They would look into everything except for having a supernatural killer having people get killed in prison by writing like a note, their name in a notebook. And yeah, that's like, no one's thinking magical daemons or shimigamis or anything. Like, it's just like,
unless there's other things like that in the world,
and they're not, there's not.
Yeah.
There's not. So like, I kept wondering myself, because I watched maybe the first 4 or 5 episodes, maybe even a little bit longer of it, and I was just wondering to myself, this is the most impossible thing to fucking know in all of fucking anime history. Like, you couldn't know. unless you know that supernatural things exist and death notes exist in particular. Like, then you go, oh wait, everyone died of heart attacks. There's a death note out there. Like, it would have been a better premise if they like called out like the supernatural squad and went, this could only be the work of a death note. Some say that a death note was dropped from the afterworld, and if you write a name in the book, then you could die. But it's like, what? Like, what? What? Oh, I broadcast the same notice on all the frequencies in all the world, and the only one who responded was in Japan. So it's gotta be a killer in Japan. It's like, what? You live in a world where the CIA researched supernatural abilities. Yeah, they researched it and found out none of that shit actually exists. So if somebody died on the other side of the world, huh?
Some might do weird things.
Yeah, they did all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But like when somebody dies of a heart attack, they don't go, that's gotta be the work of a death note. Like, they're not doing that. And cops use psychic mediums. People are, bro, those are the people that get sued. You know, they never look back at those cases where the psychic medium gets sued because they deterred resources from finding their loved ones when they say, oh no, they're dead, and then they come and find out they're not dead, or like they say there's one place and they're absolutely not, because psychics aren't real either. That's right. I will always weeb. In that world, demonic items exist. Why assume the demon though is the first one government had to deal with? That they don't even know. They know even at the end, they don't know there's a fucking death note. He kills fucking L. And I don't even think L. I think L only was suspicious that like Light had something to do with the killings. I don't think he said, oh, well, he has a death note that kills people. Unless I'm wrong. And please, I did not watch the whole series. Please, if he found out that there was an actual death note, please tell me. Because I'm pretty sure that he didn't. I'm pretty sure he suspected him of being Light, which is, I guess, the terrorist dude. But it's like, how? Again, like the whole thing about like narrowing it down in Japan, and then after that it's just ridiculous on its face, in my opinion. Yeah, they assumed it was a coordinated operation. Yeah, exactly. They assumed that he was making people kill people, or he was the head of an organization that were killing people. He didn't assume that he had supernatural abilities. That's why, like, it was funny because watching Light like do basically 3D chess with his fucking self made me think he was even more pathetic. He's like, oh well, if I put a note in the notebook and then I drop it, and then I'll forget my memories, and then I'll pick up the book, and then the girl that I like, that I don't like, who I'm manipulating because she likes me, is gonna do. I'm like, oh, okay, my dude, no one fucking knows you did anything. No one knows you did anything. You could literally just sit in your room and write a bunch of unless they found the death note, they opened it and seen everyone's names in it, and then they could correlate, oh, these are all the names of the people that died, he has something to do with it. And then if they touched the book, that I assume they could see the Shimigami. So then, okay, then there's that. But none of that happened. None of it happened. Can you join? No. Yeah, they assume, yeah. And that someone with top rank access to a specific hidden list of criminals. Yeah. See, again, even all of that is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous on its face. And I mean, they use so much logic, but like the logic falls apart. That's why, like, Death Note was an interesting premise, but nah, not even one of my top 10 animes. Like same thing like Attack on Titans. Attack on Titans is actually, I can't even say Attack on Titans is cool. I didn't like it. I don't like seeing people get eaten alive and all kinds of shit. That shit just, it turned me the fuck off very quickly. Oh look, and here you can see the Toby Fox dog standing right next to the Hollow Knight. This is actually really crazy that he made this. Big up to Mook. He made this Hollow Knight like pixel art, and I think next stream I will make my own pixel art. I think I'll make Pink or Susie from Deltarune. That should be cool. Why, if it wasn't a coordinated terror attack, it would be work the same way? Someone on the inside would have to have or leak the info. That's who they were looking for. Yeah. I understand that. But again, and they were looking at his dad. They were looking at Light's dad. But again, it's just like they couldn't catch him because you'd have like let's put it this way. Let's say they caught him. They'd have to go in a court of law and try to explain that supernatural things exist and death notes exist. Like, that would be even a stretch to even do that shit. So it's like Light didn't have to do much of anything to actually like get away with all this stuff. Instead of playing 3D chess with his fucking self, it just felt weird, like watching it. It's just like, come on, bro. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Unless he broadcast on television, I am Light and I can kill people by writing their names in this book. Like, that's how he would get caught. And even that, no one would believe him. Because let's say that there is, like, you know what would be interesting? If they did like a previous or a prequel to Death Note in like ancient times where people actually believed in that kind of shit and like knew like about shit like that, and that was like the premise. That would be interesting because people would actually believe you that shit was happening. Like, oh, I know about the Shimigamis. Like the ancients say that the Shimigamis, you write the name in the parchment and you die, they kill you. Like, I get that. It would work better in like superstitious times, not in like modern times, because you're just getting away with that. You'll never be caught, and you just be fine killing everyone that you want. No, take the Death Note out of your head pretense, and the journal was just an iPad to communicate operations of a terror cell. It's the same. It's not. It's yes and no, because again, he's at home writing in a notebook, so there's no connection to the outside world. And honestly, he wouldn't even need top class information, because I'm pretty sure he just wrote every name he saw in the registry for a prison that everyone can do online. Like, he just looked it up and was just like, okay, Chester A. Arthur, dead. Wooly Willy, you're dead. You know, Calamity Jane, you're fucking dead. All you're dead. I just saw your names, you're dead. No one's fighting you, ever. Ever. There was a theory where the ghost was God because happy ghosts follow mobs and players. They don't follow you. If you don't have a snowball, they won't follow you. But yeah, like, it's just, out of all the animes where like things happen, sure, like, you know, I mean, there's in Demon Slayer, there's just demons, we accept that, you know, there's just demons around. But what's your max bench? My max bench? Like bench press?
It's been a lot. Like, it was 325.
I'm trying.
Really push for that. I was wrestling.
Yeah, yeah. I used to bench a lot when I was on like the track team and the football team. I did like 3 something, but I haven't benched in a little bit. Honestly, I've been doing a lot more cardio because I'm trying to lose more weight. And when you lose the weight, then you can pack on the muscle afterwards. And when you kill a ghast, you get its tears and you make healing potions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an easier way. You could eat a carrot to heal yourself, but my happy ghast is not going to be murdered. That's Casper, the happy ghast, and he's living his best life. But yeah, no. Again, Demon Slayer, things, you know, Goblin Slayer. Honestly, Goblin Slayer is another anime. Jesus fucking Christ. I watched a bunch of Goblin Slayer. I watched the first season of Goblin Slayer. There's a lot of fucking rape in that kind of shit, which made me not like it. I like it, but there's a lot, like, if you can get past the first 2 episodes of Goblin Slayer, then maybe you can just watch the whole thing. I almost turned it off, honestly. That's a
watch. I read some of it.
It's not bad, but there's.
I don't remember. I know there's definitely the first scene.
Yeah.
I think the priestess.
Yeah. She. Yeah.
He has a flashback. Or something.
Yeah. I mean, they poisoned and like killed a bunch of new adventurers, and it was raping. Like, I was like, nah, no. I'm good. Cause I mean, after that, they didn't really do any of that stuff, but like, that was too much for me to deal with in the first place. Goblin Slayer is fine. The horror was to make a point. No, I understand what they were trying to make a point in Goblin Slayer when they did that shit. And it set it up perfectly. The new adventurers, the bright-faced teens, that's what we thought were gonna be the main characters, and they turned out not to be. They actually had to kill one of them because she was like too far gone and shit. It was, I didn't like any of that shit. And then we get introduced to Goblin Slayer, our real protagonist. And I was like, okay, I get your point, but I don't like that. I'm not down for none of that shit. But I watched the first season. It was interesting, definitely interesting. But I don't like.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
Because it seems like the story is a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
And Goblin Slayer is a rogue NPC.
Yeah. Or honestly, it feels like he's a like a high level player that only chooses to fight low level mobs, and he only will fight low level mobs. Like, he's not going to the dungeons to like get like mad XP killing a dragon. He's just gonna kill goblins because he hates them, and he only wants to eradicate them, and he doesn't care about anything else but that. And I mean, the way they portray goblins in this was probably the most dangerous and most horrifying of all the because goblins are tend to be like a very nothing character in any kind of fiction. They tend to be just like the fodder, and to make them as a threat as they were, and like that first episode definitely did that. They definitely implied upon you.
Followed your channel.
Hello, thank you so much for the follow.
Yeah, I think a big thing is they are a threat for normal people.
Silas_Everfall followed your channel.
Silas Everfall. That's a D&D name. Thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, that is the preference. It's more like it shows you this world, like even like something like goblins aren't to be fucked with. And again, the priestess is a super high level, and she's afraid of goblins. So I think
that's PTSD from when she was much weaker.
Yeah. there's like 2 types of spiders. 1 normal spider, 2 cave spider, 3 stay in cave and gives you poison. I don't want to know about spiders. We've talked about spiders already. I hate them. I I acknowledge their existence and their need to be existing, but I don't spiders. I don't want to talk about spiders. What did I walk into? We were talking about Goblin Slayer and Goblin Slayer the anime and what is that other one we were talking about? Death Note, and how Death Note was stupid, and Goblin Slayer, if you could get past the first like episode or 2 of Goblin Slayer, then it's not bad. But I don't necessarily, I don't really like it that much. I guess it all stemmed back to somebody asked me, do I watch anime? So yeah, that's honestly shit. Overlord kind of has that kind of problem too. Like I think it's the 2nd episode where I forgot her name, Clementine, like literally like tortures and murders like an entire adventuring party that was like with like what you call it from the beginning, and like even comes back to that later on because like one of the characters in that group was like a mage who was like cross-dressing as a girl, and her sister, like they find her sister and stuff. Most people have called me Everfall. Okay. Peace. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You've lost me. You've lost me completely. How I feel living in a place with wild tarantulas? First off, wild tarantulas, I think that means I sell my house. I'm sorry, no. If I walk outside my house and I just see a fucking tarantula scurry back into the ground, I'm like, this is not my home anymore. This is its home, and I will leave. I will leave. Bro, you're saying the same thing. I think you get one more time. Hey, there you go. You said it one more time. Good job. Get the fuck out of my fucking chat. Thank you. Have a good day. Actually, don't. Leave me the fuck alone. What a fucking weirdo. Actually, we need to do better than that. We need to just get rid of you from my channel. Dang it. There you go. There you go, buddy. Not the... I only have black widows? Okay, see, that's even worse, because they're mad small. They're mad small, and I imagine you could walk through a black widow fucking spider web and just fucking die. Oh no. You don't think so?
Do that?
They don't have webs?
They have horrible like nests that are usually in tight spots, so you wouldn't really like walk through a web. You'd be like, oh, I haven't used my grill, and you open up the grill, stick your hand inside, and there's a web.
Oh Jesus!
Because they just like dark spots that are normally cramped and sometimes damp. In my experience, they love play equipment, so I would go around, preschool teacher, and I would go around at the beginning of the day and make sure they weren't in like the cars or on bikes or on slides and stuff like that.
Holy fuck.
But black widows aren't that deadly.
They're not?
No, not with like modern medicine. And even without modern medicine, it's mostly like you have a bad stomachache that's painful.
Oh, well, all right. I still probably wouldn't want to be anywhere near that.
Yeah, it's not pleasant, but like, obviously. But yeah, they mostly don't move or want to be around people.
I mean, most things don't want to be around people in general. Most of the times when things bite us is because we're kind of invading their space or threatening to step on them or some shit like that.
Yeah, but there's things that like move around where they are more likely to be getting in your way.
And
the fact fact that they want to be in cramped, dark spots means that there's usually not people at those spots. Because that's our presence makes that less likely to be where they want to be.
Yeah, true enough. Again, most animals don't want to fuck with people at all. Like most, like four-legged animals will literally run away from people. That's how the snakes in my area are like. Snakes are the same thing. I know they like dark places, cramped little corners and stuff so they can coil up and sleep or whatever the fuck. Oh god, see, I don't have a problem with snakes, or I'm afraid of snakes. Snakes are cool, but I don't want to be around snakes either. That's why I love living in New York, particularly in Long Island. There's not too many dangerous animals. I'm trying to think. Now you got me worried. I'm trying to think if there's dangerous animals. No.
Is there not widows over there?
Huh?
Is there not widows over there?
I don't think so. I've never encountered a black widow spider in my life
Brown
here.
widows.
Brown widows? That's a thing?
Yeah. SoCal, there's brown widows and black widows. I think brown recluses have come over. I think it's funny. Did you hear about the bee hornets?
The
in
bee
Japan?
hornets.
The bee wasps or whatever?
I have, yes.
Did you know what happened to them?
No.
So they got here, right? They went to California.
Okay.
We have Africanized hybrid bees.
Yeah, I do know about the Africanized hybrid bees.
So they are not as aggressive, but basically they got here and got killed by our bees.
He came to pick a wrong fight and got fucked up. No, we have ground hornets, which are fucking scary as shit. They don't necessarily fuck with people, but instead of making nests, they like dig into the ground. You can tell they're there because it's like literally a line of dirt on either side that's going like just into the ground. I think they call them also, like, a nickname is like cicada killers because they go after cicadas, and like they're fucking chunky ass things, bro. If you saw one, you're like, nah, man, fuck that. But they don't really mess with people, so it's like I'm okay with them. We have red hornets. Oh, I don't even know. That sounds bad. I had those in my old school sandbox. Yeah, I did hear. Well, I've heard about a bunch of times where like hornets and wasps like make nests in like playground sand and shit. Oh boy, I don't even oof. But I think we're gonna call this stream because I think we've been like 2.5 hours. Yeah, that's not bad. A little bit on the short side, but I can't do anymore. I actually have to like look up some blueprints because I feel like the the golem farm is just like a skill issue. Actually, before we end the stream, I want to take one more look at that golem farm and see if there's anything I did wrong. Or do I have to like get new villagers? Hey Google, if I make an iron golem farm and the golem stopped spawning, what would be the problem? I'm asking Google because Google knows. No line of sight, inability to sleep. Villagers must access the sleep in bed for at least a second during the previous night cycle to stay active. Bed owner issues. Beds may be missing or unreachable. Yeah, I think I heard I think I heard what you call it say that. I think Mook made it so that they couldn't go to sleep. Yeah, I think that might be what happened. I think that I should be asleep because I leave for San Francisco in the morning to prep for Pokemon Worlds. Pokemon Worlds? What's that? Again, I've abandoned Pokemon because I feel like they don't care about their consumers either. Like nowadays, like world championships of what? I know you said Pokemon, but that's a broad topic. Are you talking about like the fucking card game? Because I don't think you're talking about the video games, because they ruin how the video games are now. What up? What up? I don't know how they made it so they can't go to sleep, but let's take a look real quick. Boys. Oh, that's what they did. I think they thought I was gonna save them. Oh! The trading game, the card game. Okay. I honestly, to tell you the truth, I think the card game, I'm not a huge fan of it, and the majority of people don't even know how to play it, and people are collecting them for no fucking reason. Like I'm not a fan of card games that literally like rely on people to buy different rarities of the same fucking thing. It's just icky to me. I mean, I play Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time, and Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't even know what Bed Wars is, but like Yu-Gi-Oh basically just has like a bunch of different sets with different cards and different things in it. But in terms of like Pokemon, there can only be so many Pokemon. You know, if you got Gengar, you can't get like a million different types of Gengar. It's like 1 or 2 cards, and then they come out with variants, versions of the card, and super rare Haro foil and this that. It becomes kind of obnoxious to me personally. They're trying to go to sleep, but they can't. Wait, let me see something. No! Get back! You fucking idiot! They really ran out. They really ran out. He really ran out. Oh my god. He really ran out. Did he die? Well, there's the golems. He's dying somewhere. Fuck. We gotta make a boat. We gotta make a boat quickly. Fuck me. Get in the boat. Oh. This sucks. I don't know how to keep this guy from fucking... I don't know how we're gonna do this. Fuck, how do I bring it? Oh god, how do I do this? Oh, harness. You know what? We'll do this later. I just ruined it. I think I kickstarted everything, but now it's all ruined again. Boy. I have to eat a potato. 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 I mean, it kind of worked. A golem did appear, but we need, like, I guess we need the 3 villagers in there. He's like, why did you lock us in here? You son of a bitch. They're looking at me through the window and they're not happy. Wait. They're not happy with me. I can't believe you locked us in here with a goddamn zombie for the rest of our lives. You rotten son of a bitch. And I was like, listen, fellas. Listen. It's not my intent. It wasn't my intent. It kind of was, but it's not. We're gonna move you over here so no zombies come and get you. We'll fix it later. You go back in. You gotta go back in next time. Water under the bridge. So yeah, I think we'll end it here.
I'm gonna go back to Pathfinder real quick.
Yeah, man.
If you want to have names, that's awesome. If you don't, that's fine. I will probably have people that are either group agnostic or you can know people that work for certain groups and whatnot.
I think
it's good at being a thief or whatever.
Yeah, I think that will work. I mean, I'll come up with like two NPCs names and like kind of think about them a little more in detail.
You end up what you do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. It's just that is about where I could see you being, at least starting out as a character.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is this supposed to be like after there was like the stuff that happens in this campaign?
Don't know. Probably be level 2 or 3, so maybe not exactly.
No, that works for me as well. I'm cool with any kind of thing you fit in. So yeah, sure. Yeah, there's no problem. I mean, there's no rush, and I'm willing to be amenable to anything that works with the narrative and stuff. I'm completely cool with that. And I'll try to think about it a little more, and I'll drop you a DM. And yeah. So
take care. Have a good night. Whatnot.
You too, man. Thanks for hanging out.
It's good.
So, fellas, everyone, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take a little break. I have tomorrow and Wednesday off, so we're gonna be doing stuff. I think we're gonna be going back and trying to do some more Hollow Knight. Well, Silk Song. We beat Hollow Knight, but we're gonna try to keep it going with Silk Song. Probably see if I can get people together to play Content Warning or Repo, and I don't know, we'll move on from there. But again, thank you so much for coming. If you like the content, please consider hitting that like button, the follow button, that sub button. It would really mean a lot to me. It would help grow the channel and the community. Definitely don't have to if you don't want to, but it'd be cool if you did. I joined just as you quit. Yeah, that's hilarious. Bro, thanks for coming though. I appreciate you giving me a chance. But yeah, I'm finito. I need to get a little water and probably turn on my AC because I'm sweating like a bitch. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for coming. Have a great night.